Welcome and good morning. Welcome to OptionPit.com. I'm Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com. Welcome you to the Morning Volatility Report. As a reminder, the contents of this video are for educational purposes only. Anything we say or do should be considered education. Options have risk, so consult your financial professional, and all option trades are your responsibility alone. And with that, also check out our event page. Our Trader Summit, for people that are interested, Mark and I are there live for 3 days, 28th, 29th, 30th. It is a great event. Well, we have good speakers. You learn a lot about trading, and all I can say is people that have gone have liked it. So I think it's our 5th one since Option Pit is 6 years old. I guess because people learn stuff. All right, and with that, and then we do have a big employment number. Let's see, we just came. Where is it? Economy. Trade grab shrink. Blah 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 blah. There we go. Wow. On we go. Anyway, so what does that mean for the market? Well, it's surging. I guess that is the easiest way to see it. Oh, I don't have live vol up yet. So if anything, this market has confounded. I just say it's resilient. That's really the only thing I could think of at this point to say. Every time things look, like they're going to kind of come apart, right? We had a little bit of volatility here. We had I'll call it a micro spike in vol for a couple of days. Remember, that's only a 1% move. Barely over that, right? 237 to 2. Oh, that was a little more. 1 and a chain, 1%. That's been it. It's been it for a very long time, actually. Got that one, but for the most part, that I think was under 1%. So we've had the one move, and VIX now is trading 1131. I was just talking to people in the chat room for a second. It seems like VIX, the market in general, is right now with volatility so low. We're waiting for earnings. We're waiting for news. So right now, whatever comes out of Washington is the news, and that's what it appears that we trade off of. And without any real economic data, although the unemployment number was pretty good today, anything like that is going to be, we're back to the old days where positive is positive. Good employment means, more jobs, rising stock market, more government revenues. Take your pick. That the economy is creating jobs quickly. So as we move forward, what do we have? We have a market close to all-time highs. It appears that the stuff in Washington, it's not that it's fading. It's, if anything, it's becoming more convoluted. But the market cares less because volatility is lower. So what we have noted, and what we did have actually for a while earlier in the week, was we had a situation where the future prices were slightly backwardated. We had VIX trading around right here, in the mid-13s, which feels like a lot right now. We had the cash over the futures at the beginning of the week. Right, today's Wednesday. There was some, whatever revelations coming out over the weekend about potential connections, whatever they were. It was enough to drive vol higher. Could be the North Korean thing. Whatever the headline is, take your pick. And now, though, that does not exist. We were looking at how flat this term structure was. It still remains so. Very, very flat. Now VIX is down to 11. And we're starting to see, all of a sudden the May future, I would say it's now looking cheap again, relatively. We'll see. I think it's a little less premium than normal in it for where we are, although we are rapidly approaching April. All of the decay now, I think that's going into the future products will be slow. So if anything, we're going out to May. April is difficult. And just the far end of the curve is just not moving. It did. So with VIX down here, the futures now have farther to go. And again, you're getting, you're getting larger changes in VIX, but now we're stuck here with this 10.5, 11. We definitely thought, at least I did, that we would see higher vol into this French thing. Nothing. Nobody cares. If anything, there might be more volatility because of maybe an upside breakout in Europe after this vote. Who knows? But you're not, you're not seeing it. So we could easily see more of the same. We'll price some time spreads on things like that. But, if we have kind of a normal grinding market, the realized vol is just not lifting. So you need trades that are just going to do well when the market grinds around. That's the bottom line. So we'll look at, flies, iron condors. Even there's a little bit of vol, there just is not much. And anything that likes the market grinding away will probably do best here, at least into Friday when we have a non-farm payroll number. We'll see if we can find something on Friday's date to sell. But one theme that seems to happy is Amazon. Looks like there's no end in sight. Well, we tried pricing something in there yesterday. We could do so again today. Tesla over 3. Well, it's at 300 now. Who knows about it? And the next thing we'll look at is again in the oil patch, because at least for whatever reason, oil seems to be stabilized. If you just look at, see we're around 51 to almost $52 a barrel. Let's see if we get a little more lift out of the majors. Right. I mean, XAB was just trading, 81 a couple days ago? So we'll see. We're pricing very, very low volatility in these products. So, we could get that jump. Simple as that. All right. And with that, again, you're just planning for things to slide. Trades that do well when the market just slides around and sloshes, I think that's what you're looking for. And with that, I will see you all later.